Fox MLB analyst and Hall of Famer Frank Thomas, my friend from Spain. Remember that. We've got a ton to talk about, Big Dog, so let's get to it. Dr. Fauci got the season started off with a memorable first pitch last night. Let's just say it there. Have we reached a point where we maybe should stop doing these, or do you love it when it goes this wrong?
Not at all. Dr. Fauci's got a lot on his plate, man, and throwing strikes is not one of them. So it's always good to see guys come out throwing out first pitch because it gives us something to talk about. You can talk about this for the next month. You know what I'm saying? Easy TV.
Oh, man. I mean, can you help him? Frank, though, for real, like, how do you throw a ball behind you or sideways? Like, come on, Fauci. Like, is there anything?
That man ain't picked up a baseball. That man ain't picked up a baseball in 30 years. Come on, man.
I love
Give him a
that.
break. He's trying to figure this virus out for us. I love Dr. Fauci. Figure this thing out. Don't worry about throwing a strike.
I love the play on words. He got a lot on his plate, except the baseball getting over. Well, look, Frank. Giancarlo Stanton, he helped lead the Yankees to an opening night win. After missing most of last year with a variety of injuries, do you think he's a serious MVP contender?
If he's healthy, yes. You know, that's why he's one of the highest paid players in baseball. We saw what he could do at Miami, and now he's with the Yankees. Took a lot of heat last year, but the guy was injured. If he, you know, it's already to play a little hurt, but he was injured last year, 2 or 3 different occasions. He's had some time off. He's back. He looks powerful. He looks strong. He looks fast again. Yes, he's an MVP contender. But that team, him and Judge together, I mean, they're going to start walking those guys if both of them are playing at 100% right now.
Speaking of MVPs, you're a two-time MVP yourself. What are your thoughts on handing out individual awards like the MVP and Cy Young in a shortened season? You okay with that?
It's a sprint, man. It counts. It counts on the book. You got to have an MVP, you got to have a Cy Young, and you got to have a champion. So, no, I'm not against it. It's a sprint. We're going to see who's going to come out and play. Who knows? They might put an asterisk by it, but bottom line is the awards will go on, and I'm sure it'll be a great player who receives it.
Let me ask you, do you personally put an asterisk by it?
No, I can't. I mean, it's a season. You know, it's only 60 games plus the playoffs. Maybe they should judge it through the 60 games and the playoffs to get a legitimate candidate for the MVP.
Well, it was also just announced today that Toronto Blue Jays are going to be playing their home games at the AAA affiliate in Buffalo. Right. You think this helps or does it hurt their playoff chances?
I think I like it because I played that ballpark before. It's not a bad park. It looks like a Major League park, and it's really close to Toronto. So if their fans want to come out and tailgate, they can't get in the ballpark anyway, but still, they're close enough to their team. The media is close enough to their team. I think it's a perfect scenario for the Blue Jays if they can't play in Toronto.
Yeah, I was a Buffalo Bill. We made that drive a lot of times to Toronto for a lot of different reasons. Let me just stick to baseball.
Don't tell on yourself, Marcellus.
Well, look.
Tell on yourself.
Hey, man, I'm married now, thank God. New playoff format in this shortened season. Instead of 10 teams, 16 teams will make the postseason. You like the change?
I love it. I think it put more teams into the playoff, more stars into the playoff. We got to see Mike Trout on the big stage. And this team, I mean, I just think it's great for the baseball. Having more teams, a longer playoff, and it's great for the network because the TV will make a lot of dollars off this extended playoff.
Yeah, we saw the Dodgers, they dominated. The Yankees, they dominated last night. But outside of those two teams, can you give us a team that people should be on the lookout for?
Man, look behind me right here.
Uh-oh.
You see that team right there? The Chicago White Sox.
Oh, here you go.
Watch out for the Chicago White Sox. You know what? This team, man, I'm telling you right now, it's the best team in all of baseball. Nobody knows about them right now. That lineup is as good as any lineup in baseball. It's thunderous. They got speed, they got power, and they got guys hit for average. Watch out for the Chicago White Sox this year.
No one knows how good they are. They don't even know. Okay, you homer. Let's talk about Clayton Kershaw.
Not been a homer. In about a month, you can be like, wow.
Okay. So right
They're
now,
gonna beat down some pitching staff.
All right, you're an ambassador, so I respect that. But let's bring it home for me and my Los Angeles Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw, they scratched for the Dodgers last night. He'll start the season on injured list. Big deal, little deal for the loaded Dodgers and the off-injured lately Clayton Kershaw.
For the Dodgers, they need Clayton Kershaw with David Price opting out. You know, that's why I chose them earlier. You know, they had 3 legitimate number 1 starters. But when you got 2 of the guys out, it's going to be tough for the Dodgers to get rolling. This is a 60-game sprint. You got to have your horses ready to go. And if Clayton Kershaw is hurt for a period of time, it's definitely going to hurt the Dodgers.
Yeah, now the MLB, they had its first coronavirus scare yesterday with Nationals Juan Soto testing positive, one of the bright young stars. Now, we knew this would happen, obviously, at some point. But do you like the approach of next man up and let's just keep things rolling?
Football mindset.
Well, they prepared for this. Freddie Freeman was the first one, actually. He's back in camp, after taking 14 days off. But Juan Soto is one of the game's biggest and brightest stars. It's sad to see this happen right now, but I'm sure he's young and healthy. He'll be back in, 15, 16 days, ready to go. But they're going to miss this kid because this kid is something to watch for baseball and definitely a legitimate MVP candidate.
All right, before we let you go, Frank, give us a prediction. Who wins the World Series in this short sprint besides your White Sox?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the Dodgers and the White Sox in the World Series. Dude. Watch out. Watch out.
How you still slide the White Sox in there?
Yeah. Yeah, Frank.
I've been watching this team for the last couple of years where it's built great youth, great veterans. We added the Parrot Master along with Abreu. I'm telling you, Eloy Jimenez, Roberts, Tim Anderson. This team has got thunder after thunder, and Yohan Mercado, who's a legitimate MVP candidate. Watch out for the Chicago White Sox this year.
Frank, your tickets are safe. You can't even go to the games. Why are you trying to say all these things? It's not going to come to reality.
Now, I put down on them last night, Marcellus.
Oh. Well, and he's in Vegas, so when Frank makes big, I know that's going to hurt. Literally. All right, Frank, thanks for it, big dog.
Download the all-new Fox Sports app now.